Welcome to my expert or my biased opinion or my expert admission. Let me just say this. I see a lot of people mad and they ruffle their feathers and they upset. They're more upset than Space Ghost. This was 2019. This is how I speak. This is how I thought. I was speaking from a 2019 perspective. Of course, when things happen and you see things change, you change along, but you guys are afraid to admit that you were in the wrong. I'm not afraid. I don't hide from who I am. I am me. I am him. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and make it seem like because I'm speaking with bravado and I'm cocksure, of course I'm gonna speak that because I never spoke about it before, but this is how I felt at the time. There's no room for growth. You guys ain't grow. What you want me to be, pretend and follow? We in a PAE decade, a PAE era, passive aggressive era. This is PAE time. Passive aggressiveness, I'm sorry, I should have did that. We all watched the Math Hoffa. You saw how I talk. You saw how I spoke. You guys are more mad than Space Ghost. I'm gonna give him some credit real quick. I was going through our old texts and emails and stuff like that, and Space Ghost, when I talked about him filming skits, he filmed not every skit of mine, but he filmed the important skits with Cam or at the label because he was able to be in the city. Space Ghost knew what was going on with me. That's why he said it. Have you ever heard Space Ghost mention a skit or him filming that? No! Because he knew that wasn't in the agreement. And when he filmed for me, he said, I got you, I'll do it. We always asked Space Ghost if he needed money. He said no. And at the time, he said, yo, take care of your stuff. Take care of your family. Do what you got to do. Now, he did say in an interview that I wasn't able to get my finances together, which was right. I was ignorant. I was immature, but I wasn't shining and blinging. I ain't have new clothes. I ain't do none of that. I put my family first. And a lot of you don't take care of your family. See, you don't want to hear the truth. You see, because we got the teeth and the dog bit the baby or the dog bit the kid. Let's not say a baby. Baby is crazy. You don't want to understand why the dog bit the kid, because the kid was hitting the dog with a wrench you left on the floor. That 4-year-old kid picked up the wrench and was hitting the dog in the head while you not watching your child. So now the dog bit him and the dog got to get put down, but we never look at the why. Because I'm the big bad wolf with the teeth. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. It's all lessons and learned. You hide for that. I take care of my kids. My family came first. So all that skit money I got went to my family. I was broke. I had nothing. I started to do something and got something. Of course I wish I could have changed and done better, but this is part of my journey. I'm not hiding from you guys and, let me be. No, not me. You got the wrong one. Never. I would never please or do what you want me to do. That makes me a cat. It makes me yucky. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? Never. But I got to shout him out. He understood what was going on. That's why he never mentioned the skit. And at the time when you're doing business, you start your business, you think that if the business make money, we were partners. And I did admit, even though I didn't treat him as such, it all came through me. I admit that because we were still partners. That was the role. Was it right? It was wrong. There's no buts after that. It was wrong to make somebody feel like that, less than. At that time, that's what I was doing. You in these different spaces, you got personal problems, you bring it there. It's my fault. I got to take accountability. It's not his. Let's go a little deeper. For about 2 years, me and Space Ghost was going half on the studio. We were. He understood the game. He understood it. He said, I got a job. Getting money was my job. Taking care of my family was my job. Oh, you forgot about that. You forgot I got a family. You forgot I got 3 kids. You forgot about when sometimes you can live check to check or money to money and it gets eat up when you have a family. I don't regret it. I don't. I do look at it as a lesson. I do feel like what I've learned from the situation is money management, doing better. Now, everybody getting paid now. Let's see the people that's getting paid now. when they come up and then come forward, the people that I give thousands of dollars to when they come forward, the people on Flip the Network where I put everybody in one house and I pay them to be there or I pay them to do interrogation rooms. Let's see if they'll come forward and talk about it. Probably not. Probably not, because it's always the why never matters. It's about the who and the action that's done. This was years ago. My family was important then, and they're important now. I never regret anything when it comes to my family. Was it right? Not to him, because he got a family. But at the time, I wasn't thinking about that. I am a selfish, narcissistic piece of crap. I still got it in me. Yeah, I grow. Yeah, you see things. Yeah, when I took a break from the podcast. Pay attention how much of me I'm into. I took a break for 6 months. That's when the podcast went flat. I didn't want to do it no more. I didn't want to interview no more. I wanted to focus on Flip the Network. So I found people on Instagram and put them all in the house. I put them a part of the network and were paying them money. Yeah, we still had the problems and ups and downs and me being the way I am, but I still try to do something different. Now I'm back. G Money is by my side. I got to make sure he's taken care of. Bassy taken care of. These lessons are learned. What I learned mostly from the Space Ghost situation, communication. Letting them know what's going on, showing them the proof. Yo, this is what's going on. And also, paying. Those are my brothers. We knew each other since we were 16, 17 years old. And we working together today. Still got my flaws. I'm not perfect. But I bleed for this. That's why I understood Space Ghost. You wanted this studio. We didn't have to get that studio. Okay, I'll take care of it. You wanted that. He understood it. You more mad than he is. He never mentioned a skit at all. It was me that brought it up. Let me teach you something, because people say you look bad in a math situation. I don't look bad. I always wanted to say this, but I utilized the math situation to actually express myself. Sometimes we let things build up to a certain situation, and I express how I was. I expressed the bottle up information that I had and how I was to get it out, to get it free. I was ignorant at the time. I was. But it's about growth. And we have to teach the youth. You are ignorant. You making it seem like we can't grow. Or you making it seem like we can't grow. You can talk about me on the blogs. I like that. I know the algorithm. I know how it works. Talk about me whether bad, good, or indifferent. But when my son and my daughter watch this and understand, like, well, Daddy, we ain't see that, or that didn't happen, I got to be able to tell the truth. I take accountability. That's what you got to teach the youth that watch me, that rock with me. I'm outside with them, teaching them. I'm not using them as a ploy to promote or say, oh, we not doing. A lot of y'all not doing it for the youth. Shout out to On Smash. Shout out to On Smash, the website, the blog site. A lot of y'all not doing it for the youth. You don't care about the youth. You care about yourself. Because you can't take accountability and understand it. So because I'm talking from a 2019 perspective, you like, he's glorified. Why? You want me to hide from who I was and who I am? You want me to do that to please you? Be humbled? Now that's how I was. I wouldn't have a big place in Midtown if I ain't changed. I wouldn't have my man G Money with me. I wouldn't have Bassy with me. I wouldn't have a team that's still with me if I ain't changed, if I didn't grow. I learned. What did you learn? Learn this. Never allow yourself to be taken down or changed. Learn this. Like my Uncle Eric B said, be yourself, be who you are. That's how I thought. You take it as cocky, that's me. Welcome. And I'm going to continue to be me, and you can't change it. So while you talk about me, understand that I'm not going to act like, oh, no, thank you. You good? But we all grow. And we got to take accountability. Wish I did. I just broke down and showed y'all the money. The reason why I took the last video down, because in my contract with Maestros, I wasn't supposed to divulge that information, so I got an email from them. I just showed y'all little things to show you different things. That's all, just showing you the money that I made, to show you that I couldn't pay at the time because I didn't have it. I didn't have it. How much skits you thought I was doing? You pay monthly? You still got family and stuff like that. I don't regret anything, but it's a lesson. Yeah, me and Space Ghost, he said he loved me. I appreciate it. You're going to see more ignorance in that math interview. Yeah, I feel the way I feel, or felt the way I feel, because I kept asking him not to talk about me. in the ways he was with Shampoo. Shout out to Shampoo. Me and him finally spoke, and he wouldn't stop. So that's why I felt the way. It has nothing to do with how he feels. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad. He has a right. That's his feeling. He has a right to it. And I still say he did a hell of a job. I learned how to do the thumbnails because of him. He was doing the footwork. And I can't take that from him. But you don't want me to go back there and talk about it from that perspective. You want me to automatically come out the womb big. Never. It's a part of growth and taking accountability. Shout out to my team, Flip the Script, Flip the Network. Shout out to Bassy, shout out to DJ G Money. Shout out to Tati Mondays. We call it Tati Tuesdays. Shout out to Michelle, shout out to E-Bach. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Why never matters. Well, it's going to matter now. Queens.